Hey everybody, happy Saturday. It's Saturday night and I am recording. I'm about to get ready to dye my hair. So my hair keeps turning this color, which is okay because I did have I did put like a blonde rinse, but it was like every other color in my hair, like majority red, but my daughter put like a few blonde streaks in there because I wanted to try something different last time. And it's cool because I like this color on me. It seemed like it wants to go back to this color always, but I am more of a redhead to me. I love my red. So guess what? I am going back red. So while I am doing this, you're going to be with me unless my phone dies, okay? So before I get started, because red does stain, and the colors I have this is a red hot, which is high intense, and then I also have a intense red. So the colors that comes with it, this is the red hot, and this is the extra to make it the intense color, to make it intense. So I do have that because I don't mind my hair being, I've never been like fiery red before, which is cool. But I also have a little bit of, this is a semi-permanent color. I hope my hair don't fall out because I'll be trying stuff. This is the ruby red, and I also have paprika. So I will mix those in there, and I have a 40 developer. So I'm going to mix those in there while I am doing this, okay? Let me take my watch off because I already got, I don't know how I got red stuff on, and I ain't even did nothing yet on my watch. It could have been from something else. I'm gonna have to get me another band. Take my earrings off. See my earrings, it has my name on it. Yes, name, and my necklace do too. But let me take these off. I'm gonna leave the little ones in my ear, but for the most part I'm gonna take these off. And let's pray. I got some foil. I never really wrap it up in foil, but I am today, so it won't be all over the place. I'm gonna put the dye on there, and then I'm gonna wrap it up in foil and hopefully let it do what it do. We'll see where it goes from there. I'm gonna try to get my roots as much as possible, but like I said, I am going to dye it this time. This is like close to the ending. This is fall, so twice a year is good with me because I did this like earlier in the year, and you see it's all blonde again. So I'm going to brown, blonde, whatever you want to call it, but it don't lighten up. So I'm gonna do it this last time. If it turned back to this color again, then I'm gonna just leave it because I'm tired of dyeing it. But I'm gonna leave it for the most part. I really feel like my locks, I've been on this journey for 5 years, and it has really gotten long. If y'all can see, it has really gotten long. It's down the middle of my back. My hair has never been that long when it was just straight and natural. I always wished it always been to like my shoulder blade the most, for the most part, just to my shoulder blade. But as I locked it up, it did, and I had the faith that it was going to stretch out. At first, I have shrinkage, so when I wash it, it shrinks up, so I didn't think, but I trust the process. I trust the process in what I was doing. I started this journey off on my own with 2-strand twists and let it just grow out from there. It was short and ugly, but look at it now, and I'm happy. It might be thin, and if I decide to cut it off, if it don't fall out, I'm going to restart it again because I love this journey. I wouldn't mind sister locks, but the only thing with sister locks is I don't think that I would be able to sit as long to get each individual twisted up the way it does because that's too much time consuming. This is as well, but I love the way Sister Locks look. It looks so much more natural. But if it don't happen, oh well. Long as I can make these, it could be thin like it is now because they used to be fat. Like I said, I trust the process. I know once I kept continuing to go, it will thin out like it is now. Look like a little string, some of them anyway. And then I will make them smaller through my head. That's what I'll do. So let me take my hair down. And then you can see I got it wrapped up in a bun. Okay. So this is my hair down. I got a few people that said they would do it for me. And this is what it looks like down. So this is my hair. And I don't have a bad grade of hair, but to me, I just feel like it's kind of thin. I do keep it natural and happy. I mean, one of my good friends, I call her my best friend because I only have two. She does hair and she loves to do natural hair. So she started the process for me. Once I started the process myself, she got it started for me, and she specialized in natural hair. So she used to start it for me until she got busy and I wasn't able to like really meet up with her no more. So my daughter started doing it for me till she got grown and started doing her own thing. So now I'm on the search for other people because I love to keep my hair styled. I had one of my sisters from church she did an awesome job twisting my hair up. She did really well. So this is it. This is mine. I love this journey. That's all I'm gonna say. So let me go and get started. I'm gonna mix this in here first, and I'm gonna put my gloves on, put my stuff on my head. So this is what it's looking like. I thought it'd come out with color, but once I put the high intense in there, then you will see the color come to life. It's strong. Took my breath away. Jeez. That must be a like a bleach.
I don't smell nothing.
You see that? We can see that. It's
it looks just like blood, like.
Don't it? Ooh, let me see the napkin, please. Can I see your napkin? Thank you.
Like, it's clean.
Okay, so some did get on my hand. And the only thing about with reds, I love my reds, but with reds, it do stain. The color like this really don't as much, but this don't stain as much, but the rinses will stain everything. When I say everything, your clothes, your pillowcases, your coats. Don't wear nothing really white because it's gonna stain it. I think I'm gonna add this whole thing in this one. I should have did it in the other one too. I don't even have my glasses on to even see. But this is a permanent hair color.
Okay, so Trinity, she was like,
I'm recording. I'm posting this with some people names. Alrighty, so this is the other color that I have in there. So I'm going to, you can see it, this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Yeah, when I tell y'all, keeping it real with Key to do everything, she do about everything, okay? Just about everything, so I'll do that. I just added a little bit of the developer for right now. If you look at my profile picture on my YouTube, you will see that my hair was red. But I love my hair, red hair. Okay,
I
so
like this. It gives the Boston hair.
okay, so this is what we have so far. This is what it's looking like. So as you can tell, this would be like a high intense red as the box say. But I'm going to cut that a little bit. I'm gonna put the ruby red. Not too much, but just enough. Refrigerator. And then this is the paprika. So and I'm gonna add a little bit more developer to this. See my hands. Yeah, I've been trying to do this Chris Brown challenge. I could dance, so I'm not gonna say that I can't. I could dance, but you know, the older I get, it's like my rhythm gets off a little bit. I started doing good in the beginning, but then when it came to the part where you, I don't know, I looked like I was halfway special. I'm gonna just put it that way. Okay, so since I add that in there, it kind of cut it a little bit. It makes it like a different color. You see this? Okay, so let me go and add my gloves on. I'm going to add my gloves. I'm going to do my I'm going to put this in there. And this is just to coat like the edges around my hair to protect my skin, my ears, from anything that can put this dye effect in it, okay? I take the top off because I don't like to I had the other one in there for you, the rest of it.
no, I didn't. I missed it.
That's nasty. Okay, so hopefully it's down there. Okay, so here we go. Put this around my edges. And just a disclaimer, you know, the dye is not for everybody. Everybody cannot wear it in their hair. You always have to be careful because they coming out with these different dyes that can actually cause a skin irritation, or you can have an allergic reaction off of it, whichever. So I'm doing it around my ears. Like I said, it's red, so it will most definitely get everywhere. Can you come take my necklace off, please? Because I don't want to get nothing on it. I should have put on my daughter's cape I didn't think about it, but I will. She does hair. Anybody, and her name is Styles by Anye. If you ever need your hair done, you can find her on Instagram at Styles by Anye. If you have children that need their hair braided, she braids hair majority. She's not really a hair doer, but she do braid hair, and she will hook you up. She does knotless, boho, whatever braids that you pretty much want. I just added a little bit more developer because I wanted to make sure that it works just as good. And I didn't bring my towel down here, but I'll get it in a minute. So, I am recording. Okay, so let me get started. So what I'm going to do is put it in sections. Try to put as much as possible in this section. And I only pulled out like 4 foils to see how this goes. I normally use my hand, but we're gonna do it this way for right now. My auntie used to be my hairdresser before she passed. She passed away back in 2020, and I used to love going to her to do my hair. After her, I really didn't trust nobody else to really do my hair. I think I started locking up before she passed away, and then I just went on and continued that journey. Because she was able to here and there, but she wasn't doing hair as much as she used to. And then with my work schedule, our schedules really never matched up. I didn't really want to do weekends like that because I'd be tired. And at that time, I was working a different job than working from community. And I used to work nights, so it made it a little bit more harder. You see it on my hair? You see how it's doing so far? In the midst of this, you will probably most definitely start seeing my hand digging in here. But like I said, if you ever need someone to do your braids, if you have braids, my daughter, she does do hair. And you just can hit her up. She's available Thursday through Saturday. And them the only days she's really available. If you need it done any other day, I wouldn't recommend it because she works nights at another job right now. So as I am doing this, don't forget to tune in Thursday. I wasn't able to get on this past Thursday because I had to work overtime. They scheduled us for mandatory overtime. So it kind of like took me away from me getting on my podcast. You know, I just dedicated this time so I can, but they made it mandatory for me to go in. So yeah, this stuff is strong, y'all. When I tell y'all it's strong, it is strong, okay? I'm trying to get it out good because I really want my roots to be dyed as well. So, tomorrow is my mother's birthday, you guys. Sunday, October, I'm sorry, look, I done said October. We ain't even in October yet. September 28th is my mother's birthday. She will be the big 70, the big 70. I'm so happy. It's a blessing to even make it to 70. You know, my grandmother, I think she only made it to like 63 before she passed away. So just for my aunties to be able to, my oldest aunt, she made it to 70 last year. She'll be 71. My mother in November. So her and my mom will be 70 at the same time. Yes, they have the same mother and the same father. So yes, my grandmother was getting it in, okay? But, you know, that's what they do at the time, so. But yeah, like I said, it's a blessing to just even make it to that, so. I don't know, maybe it should have been longer, I don't know. I'm trying to put this on there. I'm not good with the full thing, okay, y'all? So don't be talking crazy. I need a bag. Can someone give me a bag so I can wrap my hair in it? Okay, so that's one section that's done. I'm moving on to the next. I'm about to have dye all on me. I got some upstairs. Like the bags for your hair. I got some upstairs in that bag. Look in the blue bag. You'll find some. Okay. So I'm gonna try to go section by section. And this is half of the back section. We're gonna see how this baby turned out. Yes, we are. It probably would have been super red if I didn't add the whatchamacallit in there. Which I probably still gonna do. Hey, do me a favor. Squeeze the rest of this in here, please. You gotta watch it. I'm getting it on my table. Then I'll be mad because my table stinks. So anyway, so it's a blessing. If y'all have lived past 60, it's a blessing to still be here. Thank and praise God for even being able to see this time. So it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing. Just to sit up there, anybody that's 70 and older, it's a blessing. And kudos to you. Praise God for your life. You have a lot of wisdom to tell your story. The other one's not yet. I ain't gonna put it on yet. Just put it on the table. When I'm done, I'll put it on. So thank you. So, like I said, it's a blessing. My birthday's all the way in December. It's coming up. I feel like you fly past everybody else's birthday and then voila, it's yours. So, and then when your birthday comes, it goes by so quick, you know. So, I'm a December baby, 6 days before Christmas. That's all I'm gonna say. This year, I plan to not really do nothing. I'm really trying to save it for my 50th. Lord's willing, Lord's willing, I will be able to make it to 50. Oh my goodness, I got some on my shirt.
Not this one.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to bleach my shirt up. See, this is why I need that thing going. But anyway, so I'm Lord's willing, I'm making it. And hand me another one too. Lord's willing, I'm gonna make it to 50, and I plan on taking me a trip somewhere because I feel like I deserve it. I never really been nowhere else, but I do plan on going somewhere. Watch your necklace until you get it on my necklace, sweetheart. And then thank you. And this year I'm not gonna really do nothing big. Probably gonna give me a dinner. Then I was thinking maybe I could just take the week off and just go somewhere and spend time by myself the whole week. So who knows? I don't know. I might do that. Just a nice little getaway. And it ain't even gotta be out of town. It could still be here. It's good. Thank you. It could just be here. I don't really have to travel nowhere else. I don't like to travel nowhere in the wintertime anyway. It's dark and it gets cold. So I probably just find me just a nice little getaway here so I could spend some time, quality time by myself, and then take myself out to eat for my birthday.
I like your baby look weird.
But, and my birthday's on a Friday this year, y'all. I'm shocked. I'm like, I've been waiting on a weekend birthday forever, and now I finally get one.
How you make it?
You know, that's a shocker to me. So,
What's your name? I'll tell you about your mom, should I?
so let's have some conversations, you guys. Let's talk a little bit. I do not mind talking. So let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about a few things. Back to what I was saying first. Next Thursday, I'm having a special guest on. She's a phenomenal woman. She's going to tell her story, her journey that she's going through. And she's also had like some losses that, some grieving. So we're going to talk a little bit, talk about it and see what's what. Just her little journey. I love anybody that has a nice little journey, in today's society. I feel like the world is really changing. I don't feel like God plays a big part in a lot of people's lives, which if y'all don't, I know some people be like, oh, I believe in a higher power, and they want to do all this manifestation and all this witchcraft stuff. That's not of God. Just to let y'all know, just FYI. But I know who my source is. And yes, me and God have our battles, but I know at the end of the day, He is my Father. He's my all in all. And I will never turn my back on Him. The situation I'm going through now, yes, it's a struggle, but I know He has my best interest. It's just like telling your child no, that they can't have a piece of candy. No, they can't do what they want to do. No. And yes, my 48-year-old self is pouting about it. But that's my daddy. And I know that He just wants to see me happy, no matter what. And my focus needs to be completely on Him and not distracted by anything else. So yes, it is hard at times, and He's been dealing with me about being obedient. And once I finish, I'm going to share this word with everyone, because I know that although I am human, I'm not the only one that struggles with this. And I'm not saying with anything else, but I'm just saying period. I'm just saying when it comes to God, you might not struggle with it with anything else, but when it comes to God, you might. So make sure you tune in, you guys. Tune in on Thursday at 8 o'clock. And look for this show. If they ask us to do mandatory overtime, I most definitely ain't going in Thursday. I tell you that much. I'll go in Friday, but I ain't gonna do no Thursday. because I got to get prepared. I mean, I've been working hard, darn near killing myself, working super hard, but I have plans. I have a whole journey. Is this all colored? Can you tell if this is all colored, please?
Yeah, that's all colored.
You don't see no blonde on there,
Are you
right?
doing half, or are you doing?
I think she's doing everything.
It's the whole thing. My scalp too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get this part, huh?
Where?
Up there, like right there.
Yeah.
You're like, no, go back right here. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, look at the back. Is it
Yeah. You should do the back a little more.
on my scalp?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, I gotta fix that foil. I don't know what's going on with it. It's just all over the place. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with this foil, y'all. Bear with me. So, you see I got it on my, but I got the protector on there so that will wash off. And it won't really like be stained on there. That makes it seem like it's heavy. Okay, so let me work on the other side. So, let's gonna do this side. Okay. So I'm gonna start from my roots.
Not the other hand. The hand now.
Okay, so I just want to know how is everybody feeling about the National Guards that took over St. Louis, that they're talking about going to Chicago next. Let me know your thoughts on that. Now that y'all know mine, I'm going to get mine out the way. Y'all might not like it, but it'll be okay though. And then I'm just focused. I'm really trying to pay attention to everything that's going on. That's the killer part for me. No, thank you. And then just trying to pay attention to everything that's going on, because the crazy thing is, and I don't know, I hate looking at social media sometimes. I like to go directly to the source. I hate social media. Social media plays this propaganda and wants you to believe what's actually going on, but it actually could be something different. So I don't like that. And I don't care what party it is, who's in office, and I'm not saying that I 100% trust who we have now in office, but I know for sure that I wanted to get away from who I used to vote for that was in office, because and I mean, y'all can look at it however y'all want to. I didn't see it. Y'all can look at it however y'all want to, because speaking the facts that I feel like Demos wants people to stay in poverty, wants them to have that mindset to stay in poverty and not move ahead, because nothing really changes when you are in there, when you are elected in there. Nothing changes. It's the same system, the same people that's on the welfare system. It's nothing else. Like, y'all not pushing towards anything else healthy for nobody. It's like, I need you to keep doing this, and that's just what it is. Like, build your people up. It's hard to find a job, but there's plenty of jobs out here. It just depends on what you're trying to get. If you know you ain't got no degree in a lot of things, you're not going to get ahead nowhere, pretty much. You could start off mediocre. You could have something entry level, and that's fine. That's fine. You could have something entry level. But I'm just saying, do better for yourself. Do better for your family. I'm not saying going in debt, going to school, going in debt, but I'm just saying, and it don't even have to be a 4-year college, 2-year college. You could get a certification now and get ahead and find you something decent. But I'm just saying, find you something and get off the system. Quit relying on the system to take care of you each and every day. Now, the only people that I feel like should be on there is people that are really disabled and they really need the assistance. Although I feel like they needed to change the system completely. The system should be worked towards, and then they would save a whole lot of money in revenue. But I mean, the calculations of why they do it for the people that's actually, they feel that is on the poverty lines or don't have nothing going for them, because I feel like it's a benefit that they're getting out of it at the end of the day. So that's why they continue to have it. I'm not guaranteed, but I bet you that has something to do with it, with them continue to have people that's below poverty that gets the assistance and gets the welfare and gets the whatever. So, but I feel like it should most definitely go towards working families, people that do work, and they need a little bit of help, because the ones that do work, after you pay all your bills and everything else is sky high, you barely even have money to sit up there and provide food in your house. You do, you could provide just a little at a time, and then that's just keeping it real. So it's a struggle for everybody, especially if you have a large amount of kids and you have a big household. It's still hard. Even if you have a whole family with a husband and everything else, it's hard. You know, you're trying to manage your bills, all the bills together. You have car payments, you have house notes. House notes don't went all the way up. The ones that are lucky that they are paying 7 and under, y'all lucky. Stay where y'all at. Don't even look to move nowhere. Y'all are completely lucky, because that's a blessing to sit up there and just be able to pay a mortgage payment that is like $700 or under. And if you not, baby, the struggle gets real, okay? And then you have you paying your mortgage, property tax, whatever else. I have a good friend who, her house been paid off, but she said after paying her property taxes and everything, she feel like she paying the whole mortgage again. So then you got house repairs, the whole 9. So it makes it hard. You got children that's in school, the money is going towards that. I mean, whoever is in office, y'all don't make it make sense. It's benefiting you guys and not the people that actually needs the help. That's how I look at it. So for y'all to keep the ones that's on there, y'all need to change up the whole system. Y'all need to give it to working families that actually need the additional help, they could use that extra 100 or so on getting groceries. Because they need it. So, with that being said, y'all want to change something, change it to that. I feel like I should get in politics, but I mean, if I don't have a party behind me, backing me up on that, it's just pointless. Because I need somebody that will come in agreement and, you know, that will agree to that, because it doesn't really make sense at all that if you need the help for a temporary assistance, that's fine. Get it. Get what you need until you're able to get on your feet and do what you're supposed to do. It's not made for people to be on the system for years and years and years and years and years. What's the benefit of it? Then they be ready to get you and do fraud and the whole nine, because you out here selling your stamps and doing everything, you know, that stuff that you're not supposed to do. Getting $1,000 in food stamps, and you still sitting at home and everybody else still struggling. No, I don't think that's fair towards anybody at the end of the day. So, that's my spiel on that. I'm not gonna keep talking about that, but that's my spiel. I just feel like that should be changed towards everybody. But back to the National Guards. My thing is with the National Guards going to, they went to Maryland first, right? DC. Going to Maryland and taking over and the whole nine. Yes, everybody was mad. Even their own police officers, the whole nine. The mayor, you know, she spoke up because, you know, she knows what's right as well. Like, she wants to keep the assistance there. Now, looking at the videos and stuff, y'all gotta realize people are literally out here scared. They literally out here scared for their lives because the fact that it could be worse. You know, you can't even walk the streets with people out here with guns, and then, you know, they using that as a power thrill. Oh, well, I got a gun, so you need to be scared of me. Like, what in the world? You know, everybody want to be out here carrying these guns like this is the thing to do, and we on Call of Duty, and they want to shoot up everything. No, this is not real. This is not life. I mean, what kind of life do if everybody living if this, we got to sit up here and try to make people live in fear? Kids can't even go outside and play. You got to worry about getting shot up every 2 seconds. You can't even go outside and have fun. You got some people want to be outside ignorant. That's just like here. We had a whole car show last week. I didn't want no parts of it. I mean, and it was just down the street from me. And they said it was super duper packed. And I was like, oh, that'd be nice. Thought about it, nah. Nope. I said, oh no, I don't even want to be a part of it, because for one, you can't go out and have a good time because you got your YNs want to be out here on some BS. I'm sorry for saying that. Forgive me. Pastor, if you see this video, forgive me. But they out here on some mess, I'll put it that way. And I just feel like, you know, they think it's a game. They think, oh, well, let me shoot off my gun. Let me show you what my gun could do. And it's just pitiful. And then you got to sit up there and spend your time in jail because you want to be out here acting ignorant. Ignorance is a bliss. So get it together and do what you're supposed to do. But people just can't have a good time no more. They can't have a good time. You can't trust them. You can't trust the people, your own community. You got to try to go somewhere else. And that's kind of sad, you know. And the older ones just want their kids to be able to go outside and play. Now you do. You have a lot of them that want to sit in the house and play the video games. You do. Make their butts go outside like our parents made us go outside. Go outside and find you something to do. But you can't say that nowadays. They go outside you gonna get a phone call saying something done happened. Little Pookie done got hurt. So you just gotta be careful nowadays, and I feel like it had to take a National Guard to go and control a city. Police officers. Speaking to the police officers, what are y'all doing? You know what they doing? Let me tell you what y'all doing. Y'all sitting up there and agreeing to it because you feel like, if they take each other out, we ain't got to do it. We ain't got to sit up there and do our job. Let them do whatever. Because you have so many people that has been unalived and y'all still haven't solved their case yet. You got cold cases just now being solved. Just a few of them, not all. But it's so many young ones, older ones that's been unalived, and y'all sitting back doing nothing but just allowing it to happen. And don't come to me talking about, oh, it's the community. I don't want to hear that. Save it. Save it. I don't want to hear, oh, well, we just grew up. No, I don't want to hear none of that, because it takes a parent to raise their child. And I get it, because sometimes if you have to sit up here and work and the father's not in the picture, you could only do the best you can. But if the father is in the picture, he needs to step up while the mama's always at work. So even if it's co-parenting, be a parent to your child at the end of the day. Shoot, you can't speak on stuff that's a struggle. I had to do my fault. Ever since their father went away for a long time, I had to sit up there and be able to take care of them and continued after the fact. So I don't want to hear no excuse. And I had to work in and out, missing parts of my kids' lives because I didn't have a choice but to work. So I could make sure that we had something provided for them, that they could have the house and everything. Yeah, I could have said, oh, well, I'm going to just get on the system. No, because I know God had greater for me. So I did what I had to do at the end of the day. So I think that's all of my head down. I think it is. I'm gonna just put the rest like in the top and stuff just to make sure that it's blended in. But I mean, I just feel like if the officers did what they were supposed to do, that we wouldn't need National Guard to come in and step in and take control. Yes, I was against it at first because I said I don't like that. I don't want to be controlled by nothing else. But if this could help the community make the streets better, I'm all for it. Yes, I am. And that's just how I feel about it. That's my spiel. Y'all could disagree. Y'all could agree to disagree. I don't care. That's my spiel on it, and that's just where I stand. Because it can. And yes, it's always the agenda behind it. They were saying that they doing it for something else, for another cause. I don't know. But only time will tell. We will find out one day what's what, what's not. But like I said, if it makes it better, I'm all for it. All for it. I'm going to keep this in my hair. I think I'll leave it in for like 30 minutes or so. I think I'll leave it in for like 30 minutes. But I'm going to put this in my head. I'm not going to finish this video on the end. I don't like these pieces hanging. I do got some little short pieces. I just got to make sure they are all covered up. Huh? You said you about to what? Alright. I do plan on doing a video. I have to work tomorrow. I'm gonna try to leave church a little earlier. But I do plan on doing a video of me cooking my mushrooms tomorrow. I'm going to cook my mushrooms so you can see how it is. That's going to be my meal prep for Monday. Or it might be a little bit of Sunday dinner. I don't know, maybe. Okay, so I got this on there. Set a timer for me, please. 30 minutes.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to wash my arms. Look at it, y'all. Look like I just been going like this, getting stabbed up or something. But so I'm going to I should have put the stuff on my arms, but I didn't. So I'm going to finish this and then whatever. But anyway, so I got this on my head, 30 minutes. Let's make it do what it do. So, like I said, about the National Guards, I don't mind it. I'm not even tripping on it. I think they need to go to every city that, I feel like they need to go to every city that is, oh, my shirt. I pray this come out of my shirt. I'm gonna wash my shirt and see if this comes out. That they go to every city that it is horrible at and just do what they need to do. They need to implement a plan for when they do leave and what they're going to do. What's the next step? Because they spend all this money on this high-tech technology that's supposed to be able to catch everything. Yeah, it probably do. And they're probably able to sit up there and see who did what. But I need for the officers to get in there and do what they're supposed to do. The people don't have fear over them anymore. And it needs to be that. But anywho, so that's my spiel on the National Guards. Y'all can't, like I said, y'all can disagree if y'all want to. If y'all have more knowledge about it, just let me know. Just let me know. But anyway, moving on. Whatever else I want to sit up here and talk about also is, let's talk about ghosting. Now, I know I did a podcast on it before. And I just want to talk about ghosting. I feel like if you are a grown adult, you should not ghost. I feel like you should express how you feel. You don't want to sit up and be bothered no more, then say that. Don't sit up there and, oh, I'm just going to ghost them. Now, if it's somebody that you first met and you just had a few conversations and then it don't go nowhere, that's cool, because you know it ain't really going nowhere. You know, you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. It ain't going nowhere. But if it's somebody that you've been talking to for a while, I feel like let them know, like, hey, this is not what it is. I never planned on it to be this way. I won't talk to you no more. Leave it alone. A person might be mad, but I mean, either way, they're going to be mad anyway, right? Because for one, you ghost them, and then it's like, you ghost me and I don't even really know the reason why. Or you ghost me instead of just being honest with the person, because maybe it is them and they need to change something that they done seen that they can't see, and you can sit up and say, well, hey, this is how you act, XYZ. You know? So, as adults, stop all that ghosting foolishness and just speak up and say what you got to say, because that's the best way. Honesty is the best policy. That's how I look at it. You say what you want to say, but I'm going to just sit up here and tell you that. So, with that being said, I don't like it. I'm sick of it. And y'all need to get it together because I'm done. I am done. Don't talk to me, nobody. I'm done. My name is gonna be Nurse Mary. Nurse Mary. I'm trying to think of a name. Mary Agnes. That's gonna be my name. Nurse Mary Agnes. Don't talk to me. I'm about to be a nun. Alrighty. I'm kind of joking, but I'm not. I'm being serious at the end of the day.
She got her dinners.
I'm being very serious, y'all. I'm being very serious. I be trying to still have hope for a hopeless romantic. It don't work out. This day and age, I hate it. I can't stand this society, period. Because everybody's lovers of themselves, not of nobody else. And I have a big heart. I can't stand it. I care about people too much. I can't stand it. It just works my nerves. So, guess what I'm going to do? Let me tell you what I'm going to do. Let me show you. Put my big girl pants on because this is what I need to do. Put my big girl pants on, keep it pushing. That's what I'm going to do at the end of the day. So, next week, we were supposed to have been doing my mom. I'm not going to talk too much because she probably end up seeing this video. But anyway, next week, I hope my mom is very happy when she see her surprise. But anyway, so, everybody, I'm about to wash my arms off and finish waiting on my hair to get done so I can rinse it out. You will not see the ending. I done spent almost an hour. Y'all done watch me completely dye my hair at this point. But you will not see me rinse it out and then do whatever with it. But I do thank you for tuning in to watch this video of me doing my hair. I appreciate it. I love you all. And then just know at the end of the day, our source, no matter what goes on in this world, our source is only one, God, okay? So whatever you're going through, whatever struggle you're going through, whatever situation that you might have put yourself in that you're trying to get out of, just remember, God is our source at the end of the day, okay? You can depend on him. This too shall pass. I get in my feelings. I get very emotional at times. And I just want to vent. I tried to vent today and call people. Nobody wanted to answer the phone. So at the end of the day, I was like, look, I don't even want to be bothered no more. I ain't talking to nobody. But it's okay. So that's it, y'all. And I appreciate you. And I know that God is my source. No matter what I go through, I'm going to continue to look to the hills where my help come from. I pray for peace over each and every one of you. I pray for strength over the ones that has lost some loved ones and that are struggling. I pray for a peace of mind for the ones. I pray for the ones that have an addiction, that God just continue to just change them, take that taste, whatever it is, that sight, that taste, whatever it is, out of their minds, their hearts, their taste buds, whatever. So I continue just to pray for each and every one of you. I love you all. And I pray that you tune in. Don't forget, you guys, make sure if you see this video, like, subscribe, and share the video out. But make sure you tune in Thursday. I'm telling you, she has a powerful testimony, and this could help someone else. So tune in on Thursday, and let's have a great day. Love you all. I'm trying to let this clock down. And I love you all. Have a great night. Goodbye.